Hey Gemini, how's it going? I hope you're all having an amazing day. This is going to be 2-in-1 reading. We're having a super full moon, the buck moon, and it is occurring on the 3rd of July. So we're going to see what messages need to come out for you in terms of that. And also, I'm going to do a love reading. So we're going to make it as personal as possible. I'm going to pull Scrabble tiles at the end. So depending on how the love reading goes, always look for your initials. And if you think of someone during the reading, their initials. If it completely resonates or there's things that resonate and you don't see initials, that's okay too. Always take what resonates with each and every reading, and then you know to always head over and watch your rising moon and Venus placement readings, especially during a full moon, new moon, super moon, eclipse, solar, lunar eclipse. You always want to watch your moon reading with, if you're short with time watching readings, make sure you get your moon reading in around those times. All right, let's get into your reading. The next session, I will be announcing the July giveaway. I'm waiting for one other person to get back to me. I randomly chose the 2 people for the love readings in June. I'm waiting for one more response. As soon as I get that, I will announce the July reading, the July giveaway, the free readings that I'm giving away in July. So go ahead and subscribe if you're new. I do this each and every month. Most of the time it is 2 or more free readings that I give away. Other times it's monetary gift cards. But by subscribing, not only will you get notifications of the next session of readings that I post, but you'll always be able to take place in the giveaways. It's just as simple as leaving a certain emoji for each month in the comment section, letting me know that you're interested in that month's giveaway. All right, guys, this is how the super full moon is affecting your sign. Your shared resources, private affairs, and finances will be met with increased structure and refinement on July 3rd. As the full moon takes place in your 8th house, you seek plenty of long-term security in your financial affairs. And as a result, this full moon is a moment to acknowledge where you may need to increase discipline in this area, Gemini. If you've already been working hard to pay down debt, consider the lunation a symbol of all you've accomplished so far. Being on point with your finances, working hard on your security. So during this time, don't make any big purchases. It's more about saving and getting caught up on your debt rather than big purchases and frivolous spending for you guys. All right. Time machine. It's like when you think about your life and when you were the happiest, when you felt like your ships were coming in, the 3 of Wands energy. Who was around you at that time? What were you doing at that time that brings you the most happiness? It's also listening to your higher self and thinking about where you want to be in the future. What is making your higher self happy? So truly looking at your life, both past, present, and future, and truly deciding what makes you happy. Being honest with yourself with this time machine. But also thinking back of when you were the happiest. And who was around you and what were you doing at the time where you felt the happiest? And a deep breath. Taking some time for yourself. Reminds me of the 4 of Swords energy, going within, Gemini. Taking some time, clearing your mind, allowing yourself in that energy to receive the most amazing messages from our spirit guides, the universe, the synchronicities. I feel like there's something that you need to look at and basically throw your hands up in the air and say it is what it is. If you're thinking back on the past event, that situation or person that made you extremely happy, where you felt you were the happiest, where you felt like everything in the world was yours to have at that moment, it might be that, just take that deep breath and free yourself from constantly going back in time and being in that moment. Thinking about your future and truly listening to your higher self and what you should push forward for. All right, let's see. Let's see what Tarot has for you during the super full moon energy. For the super full moon spirit for Gemini, please clarify time machine and deep breath. See, with the Queen of Wands, it's like, you know, you could have been dealing with a fire sign and it was basically their way or the highway, where you felt yourself compromising and settling for someone else. You know, you might have been in contact with a fire sign where you truly felt that you wanted to be with them. It didn't matter the situation. You just felt your happiest when you were with them. Might have put constraints or limitations on you. Always try to control a specific situation. All right, Spirit, time machine and deep breath. Yeah, look at that. You want to show up right here with the Queen of Swords. I do feel a transition coming your way. It's like you've been through a lot of growth, where you might have felt emotionally imbalanced. You're definitely becoming mentally stable. And I feel you're looking at things from a different perspective and growing in terms of your emotions and what you want and how certain things are going to affect you. Anything else? Yeah, see? You're really thinking first and worrying about yourself. For some of you, you may be signing up for an online course during this time. Maybe starting your own online business you've been thinking about. I do feel like you're going to have support. I also feel you're thinking before you act. You're taking a step back and looking at situations before you respond. There could be a windfall of money that you're not expecting during the super full moon energy, which, you know, really does last from the time of the super full moon 2 to 3 weeks in. Basically until the new moon energy occurs, which is on the 17th. But you're definitely reaping the rewards of your labor. I really feel like you've worked hard and you are working hard on your stability. And I do feel an increase in your finances, in your security. And I also feel a transformation, getting out of your head and feeling more grounded. All right, let's see what's coming towards you in terms of love. We're going to do past, present, and future. See, I truly feel that there is an ending here. That you find yourself thinking about more than truly what you should. But I feel like you're overcoming that barrier. It's like you're getting more grounded. All right, let's see. Past, present, and future. Spirit. I do feel like something brand new is manifesting. You see how abundant that is? It does say fertility. I feel like there's going to be something that you've planted the seeds on that's going to turn out in your favor. There's going to be growth in a specific situation, connection with someone. See how it says blessings and soulmate, and a card just flipped over? And I love how it flipped over because it's settling in reverse. You truly are not settling anymore. You know what you deserve. You really have spent some time, and I feel a soulmate connection is yours to have in this lifetime, Gemini. Past energy. Again, how the super full moon is affecting you. You're focusing on yourself. It says don't call it a dream. Call it a plan. what you've been focused on and manifesting, there's going to be growth in. I truly feel that you've spent some time working on yourself. And it's really paying off. For some of you, it's like you're on a certain journey in this lifetime, certain goals that you want to achieve, a place that you want to be in the future. And it's like you're claiming your place in the world. Like I said, you have support all around you, Gemini, during this super full moon energy. Spending some time with you, for those of you that have children, spending some time with family. For some of you, it's nurturing these connections that relieve stress within you. And look at that. For the future, twin flames. I was picking up on strong soulmate energy. So, for those of you in a twin flame union, and you know that you're experiencing that in this lifetime, there's going to be communication between you and your twin flame. You know that it's a very long journey between twin flames. So I'm not going to say, we'll see what tarot says, but I'm not going to say a union right now. I'm definitely going to I'm feeling communication in the very near future. It's like your twin is seeking you. For those of you that are not going through that twin flame journey, you're definitely coming into contact with a soulmate. You might even be being spied on, Gemini. Cross watchers, take it how it resonates. You might be spying on someone. That might be why the Page of Swords is here, looking someone up online, seeing how they're doing. For those of you that had a connection with this person, wondering, are they thinking about you? Have they moved on? But you could be crushing on someone. All right, let's get into your reading. I'm definitely feeling like a nervous energy, Gemini. As soon as I started your reading, I started feeling a nervous energy. So some of you might be feeling that nervous energy, and that's why it's saying, take a deep breath. And there's that fire energy. Yeah, I truly feel for some of you, you were involved with a fire sign. This fire sign could have been very goal-oriented and focusing on their business. They may own their own business, and a lot of time needed to be spent focusing on that. Yeah, see, you're in your head about this. Feeling very imbalanced, Gemini. And for those of you that are resonating with this energy, put yourself around people who completely get you, your family and your friends, whoever that is always in your corner for you to lean on. Really spend some time, like I said, taking that deep breath and working on you and your stability. Trying to clear your mind. It's definitely someone you already know. And with the Seven of Swords energy, you may feel that they've completely separated from you. I feel that they're watching you, Gemini. I feel like this person cares for you a lot more than they're letting on. They might have seemed like they disconnected, maybe for career, for business-related issues, goals that they wanted to achieve, maybe go back to school, or like I said, become an entrepreneur. But I truly feel they think about you just as much as you're thinking about them. Yeah, I truly feel somebody's watching you from afar, thinking you moved on and thriving. You might have met somebody at a time where, they may have had another energy around them. They might have been dating someone else or already involved in a relationship. They might have been married. I'm definitely picking up on Leo energy here. Also could be Aries, Sagittarius. But I feel like, you've had to find some strength to move on. I truly feel they're returning. They have done some soul searching. And like I said, they're thinking about you just as much as you're thinking about them. Remember making the place in the world? They want a brand new cycle with you. They could be at a distance from you and there might be some traveling involved. Yeah, like I said, they're viewing this as a missed opportunity. Look at this. They're viewing this as truly a missed opportunity. They might have been going through some emotional things. You know, maybe negative coping mechanisms, maybe them not releasing things of the past and, you know, being in a connection with you was very triggering for them. But I don't feel like they've completely separated. Not at all. They want a brand new cycle with you. All right. I have fire energy here. Like I said earlier, I have water energy here. You also could be dealing with a fellow air sign. Maybe a Virgo. Yeah. There's going to be communication. They've tried to move on and have been unable to. And where they have been closed off and unable to look at this situation and make a decision on what they're doing, they're making that judgment call and they're coming towards you asking you for a second chance. They definitely want to heal this connection and they're taking that leap of faith. Twin flame soulmate energy. Like I said, I feel like they had tunnel vision. They were only seeing it one way. They were putting themselves first in things that they wanted to accomplish. But some of them could have had, you know, for some of you, they could have had, like I said, the fear of commitment issues. But with judgment here and temperance, they want a new cycle to begin between the two of you. What additional clarity can you bring to Gemini Spirit? Yeah, see. They are in their head. They're being patient with themselves. I really feel a transformation has happened within them, Gemini. They're not giving up. And I feel deep down, you feel that they are worth the wait. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was going to come out. I was definitely picking up on strong soul energy and finances. Gemini, you might not have been where you wanted to be in terms of finances at a point that you met someone in your life. You know, there might have been a lot of growth that you needed to do within yourself and your stability, like it says in the super full moon, how it's going to affect you. But I also feel it was a stress of being in a relationship when, you know, with this person, when they still had other things that they wanted to accomplish also, where they wanted their bank account to look like. Coming towards you, being able to offer you long term. You know, and not make plans with you and say, you know what, Gemini, I had to pay my mortgage, I had to pay my rent, child support came out of this check, I'm really like short on money, I don't want to tell you this, but we really can't go to dinner tonight, or we can't take that trip you've been wanting to. They don't want to be that type of person with you. They want to give you exactly what they felt you deserved. I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. See, I truly feel growth within you both. My heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you. Like I said, you already know who this person is with the Six of Cups and Temperance showing up. It amazes me when we say the same thing or at the same time and finish each other's sentence. There's that soul connection. I love it, Gemini. All right, we have I, C, E, A, Y, R X N W D T, and the rest are repeats. All right, take what resonates, Gemini. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, so that the next session, which will be the July readings for the month of July, what is coming towards you, I will announce the July monthly giveaway, and you'll be able to take part in that. Have a great 4th of July for all of those who celebrate. Yeah, and I will be back very shortly. So much love and light to you, Gemini.